Because if we were to be counted for our action, our balance is going to be heavily negative. Don't think that, never you allow yourself to think that you did good. If you want to think that you did good, then you have to read the life of those that did good. The prophets and the messengers and their companions. And after them, awliya al-kiram. Then you will understand that your claims have no value. Allah Azza wa Jal made this world to be a trial, this world to be a challenge for human beings. And everything in this world is on a particular duality, either on light or on darkness. There is not something that is even. Everything that human beings are going to do, to say, to act upon, either it is raising their level toward light, or it is decreasing their level toward darkness. And it is the constant challenge of creation. That is why the Lord of creation sent us holy ones, prophets and messengers, with guideline to show where is goodness and where it switch to badness. And there is not one prophet, there is not one messenger, there is not one carrier of truth and light that came unless he was attacked, unless he was chased by Pharaoh, by the pharaohs and the tyrants of this world. And most of the time, these tyrants, they post themselves as defender of truth, as defender of their tradition, as defender of the ultimate, most accomplished system. Today, our ultimate, more accomplished system is our modern world with system of democracy. As long as you say it might not be the best what you are doing, or finish. Oh, civilized one of 21st century. History is full of those that came before you with the same claim. If you ask the Romans, couldn't be a better system. And they went and tyrannized so many lands and their people in the intention of spreading their system that they believed was the ultimate system. Finally, in the end of 5th century, they fell down and disappeared like the Greeks before, like the Egyptian before, like the Mayas, like the dynasty of Hans, or like the dynasty of Khosrows. Wherever you went, they claimed they had the best system. And when you look, you see that so much oppression. And Allah Azza wa Jal, when they couldn't defeat the knowledge sent by heavens, they corrupted it. They took it, changed it, put it in their system, and made it, oh, mashallah. In God we trust. Indeed, we are trusting in Allah. He is the Inna lillah wa inna ilayhi raji'un. We believe that from Him we are coming, and to Him we shall return. And He is the one that will measure all our claims. And it is not, that time is not going to be like in dunya. Prophet Abdul Salatu Wasalam, peace be upon him, almost 15 centuries ago, when he was speaking about our time, how much details he gave for what we are seeing today, how much revelation he output. Today we are understanding it. In his time, no one could understand it, except those to whom Allah gave the basira, the clear vision. When Prophet ﷺ said that the people will not travel anymore by horses and camels. How you can imagine someone from desert, how we are going to move? He didn't explain to them. He said just there will come a time they will not use it anymore to move. Then when he said they will speak to each another with what he took, they had the whip for the camel. He took that they used to wear here. He took the whip. He said they will carry it on their hips and they will talk to each another with that. This you find in Hadith Sharif. Those that they claim that they have the truth. Which one of you can predict 15 centuries of history with so much precision? Last time we were saying, when he sent the letter to the emissary of, to the king of Byzantine Empire to invite him to Islam, Heraclius questioned the people that were around him, and particularly it was Abu Sufyan. He told him, you have to tell the truth. Describe him to me. He said he's from a noble family. He was known before declaring himself a prophet, the most trustworthy among all. Then he described his character. Then he said, when Heraclius asked him, who is following him? He said, the poor, the oppressed, the women. He said, this is first sign of a real messenger of the Lord. Because the Pharaoh of this world, the oppressed ones are not running after them, because they are those oppressing the Pharaoh. They are those oppressing the people. So the weak ones, the poor ones, the oppressed one, when they see servant of light, they see hope. So Prophet ﷺ, he didn't teach except perfect behavior. But like other nations, we didn't follow. They asked Maulana Sheikh Nazim Qaddasallahu Sirr, that people are fighting. It was maybe 15 years ago, after one of the fight in Palestine. He said, in Islam, if you are shooting a bullet and your enemy is retaliating with a rocket, this is something highly unbalanced. It is called, in Sharia, when you are going to confront a high level of power, you don't do it. Because Prophet ﷺ, he described, he said, Prophet ﷺ said that fitna is latent. Fitna is sleeping. Curse is on the one that wakes it up. And you cannot make people to understand this today. What is the benefit? 10,000 people killed, 5,000 children killed. This is a normal sacrifice for what? What you are going to gain. You are not going to gain what you claim. And you will be asked one day. There are ways to do things. If we think that we are going to solve any of the issue without the arrival of Sayyidina al-Mahdi alayhi salam, means we didn't look, we didn't believe what Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said. He described the evolution of his ummah, that will come the khulafa, and then will come the umara, and then will come the muluk, and then will come jababirat, the tyrants. And then the whole earth is going to be filled up with tyranny. And they say that Muslims are going to be so numerous. Islam is going to be everywhere, but Allah will put the Muslim under the feet of the last of this world. Why? Because they will corrupt their deen. Someone was sending the guideline of Prophet ﷺ that he was giving to Sahaba al-Kiram, who they could attack and who they could not when they are in battlefield. They cannot touch women. They cannot touch children. They cannot touch priests. They cannot touch temples. They cannot touch even animals. If it is not to eat, they cannot touch. There is so many restrictions. So everything is a battle between light and darkness. Every system you make, if it is raising this spirituality of humankind, and it is making them to be better. Every system, if it is freeing people, not enslaving them. This democracy is a system. You are thinking that those sitting on the throne, they are ruling, really? They are just serving those that have the money. You are thinking that your governance is right. Their only aim is how to be on the next election they are going to win. The whole system is based on that. The Prophet ﷺ said in Islam, you cannot propose yourself. They say, oh, you are going to Muslim country. Oh, we have democracy. We are good ones. We are making shura. This is from Sunnah of Prophet ﷺ. This is not the shura of Prophet ﷺ. It's not the committee of consultation. No. First of all, Prophet ﷺ, he never allowed for a vote to be for general people. He said, vote is for wise one. You have a committee of elder and wise and sage. They decide who is the leader. And the leader that has to come in the middle never is going to say, I want to lead. They have to push him. As soon as he say, I want to lead, then comes the ego. Then he has to promote himself. And when he's going to promote himself, how much lies, how much illusion is going to sell, how much, what you call this illusionist, just to promote to sit on the chair. Once you get on the chair, how much is going to spend to stay on the chair? Every system has to be for the service of humankind. If it's cut their freedom, enslave them, and make them to forget about their Lord, because human has these levels. It has a body, it has a mind, and it has a heart. And every level of human needs its equilibrium. Don't say there is no heart. They write on the bill, our neighbors, in God we trust. Why you write it on the bill? If you trust on your Lord, you trust that your Lord created this world. And as He created this world, He sent the guidelines for the humankind that are ruling, that will be ruling this world. Thou shall do, thou shall not. If the do's and the don'ts, if you don't pay attention to them, and you design your own system is coming from your own egos. Maulana Sheikh, he was saying, he gave a very subtle sohbah one time, Maulana Sheikh Nazir. He said, even in Islam, everyone that is going to take it, the nafs want to make Islam in the way he wish. Every single one has an understanding about the revelation. It is from our inner dimension. Nafs al-amara bisu, he cannot take something and surrender. For me, it is like that. Like Maulana Sheikh was saying, everyone admits that people can be stronger than them, in strength, or this one is more smart, this one more powerful, this one knows a little bit money, this one, and this. We accept only the mind. Everyone thinks that his understanding is the best. You are not going to find someone that is coming and saying, no, my understanding is not right. Their understanding is good. This is the narcissistic characteristic of the nafs. The ego, he thinks that his understanding is right. So everyone has this propension of trying to format Islam in the way he likes. That's why Allah Azza wa Jal, Nadina in the Layl Islam, for that revelation, he had put guardians. But those guardians were able to keep Islam and its courts to run on haq for a day. Prophet ﷺ said, my nation will live for a day and a half. One day on haq, one day on batil. One day is 1,000 years. We are reaching now 1,400 and almost 1,500 years. Hence the time given is reaching its end. For 1,000 years after Prophet ﷺ, the deen was always on haq. Always will come corruption here and there, but it didn't decline. When it reached 400 years ago, at some point, Islam started to decline and change. We are thinking, no, like they say, oh, we are bringing you the purest Islam. We are going to teach you authentic, how they say, original. Yeah? You ever went, no one from Pakistan here. Pakistani, they like this. If you are going to the market and you want to buy something, to say this is the prime quality, they say original. I mean, as it was designed before the Chinese changed it and made, how you say that, copy of it, cheap dollar store copy, this is original. So they came, they say, oh, no, we are bringing you original. What is original? Time of origin, time of Salaf Salih. We are bringing you the true Islam from this time. What they gave us? They cut people from their prophets. They implanted in the heart of people yani, hatred for everything that symbolized Prophet ﷺ. Don't say no. It was like that. Oh, this you are making Mawlid Sharif. This is highest ultimate bid'ah. How you can do such a thing, imitate Christian in celebrating the birth of your Prophet? You cannot find so primitive Jahiliyyah more than such a discourse. Birth of Prophet ﷺ is the change between light and darkness. It is the change between ignorance and knowledge. It is the turning point of creation. It is the, in golden letters, Allah Azza wa Jal starts writing the epilogue, the final chapter of the children of Adam alayhi salam with his arrival. وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ إِلَّا رَحْمَةً لِلْعَالَمِينَ. He was manifested as a gem of mercy. His character his character, who let all these leaders and politicians come and read about his life and question them. They never read a letter from Islam. They're every day, they're hammering on the head of Muslim. What you know from Islam? What you know from Muslim? If you add all of you together and all human together, you tell whatever is their goodness, you cannot be a drop in the goodness that Prophet ﷺ brought. If you claim that you are speaking truth, what is happening with these people of Gaza, what you are saying, or leaders of this world. Be careful. Be careful. Don't think that we are not under observation. Everything you say, everything you think, everything you intend is scrutinized. That's what we believe. Otherwise, this world doesn't make a sense. May Allah Azza wa Jal give us guidance, enlighten our heart with kindness, love, nobility of character. May He dress us with peace. May He enlighten our beings, our heart and our souls. May He guide humanity toward good days. For honor and sake of the crown of creation, Habib al-Mustafa Abdul Salatu Wassalam. إلى حضرتنا بالفاتحة.